Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have prepared a different kind of video. So we have prepared a season 2 tier list of Cobra Kai of team of characters, and we are going to scale them based on their fees and skiing. So let us start off with the first.
Now in FT we just have bunch of fathers, Lydia, Isaac's father, Scott's mom, Danny, the chemistry teacher, the coach, and Stice, unfortunately. Well, other than Stice, you can actually yourself just, these are not really in correct order, but they unfortunately just fathers, they don't have any feats. But although, yes, Stice has a feat, he's able to kinda tank punches from Cyrus Gerard, who, well, yeah, he gets necked, but he was able to pretty much just, was able to tank some punches. Oh, no, okay, not tank, but, a little, kinda, yeah, kinda tank it. He did not really have any injuries. Now, now in D tier, we have Jared.
So first of all we have Gerard, then we have Edison, Chris Argent, and then we have Dr. Dieter. Now let me start off with what Gerard. First of all, we have to remember, first of all, Gerard is automatically above all the FT characters due to him beating up the best character. And I know we didn't say that, but the reason why Stiles is above Alvan is because at least he has intelligence, he's a very smart person, and he quickly found out that Scott is a werewolf and he also knows about werewolves at the time. So he should be smarter than all of them. However, now let us come back to Gerard. He was able to beat him up, and you also have to remember that Gerard has skill, experience, and training, meaning he knows about not only werewolves and chimeras and canimas, he knows about very different kind of supernatural beings we didn't even see at this point in the TV show. So he has a lot of knowledge. He also knew about Deucalion, and he also knows about different kinds of werewolves, even Triforce. So he has experience plus skill, so he should be above all of them. Now, coming back to why Essence buffer, the only reason why she's above him is even though he has more experience and certainly more knowledge than her, she has one feat which is kind of being able to off guard the kind of Kanima, even though she also got paralyzed after that and she didn't do any injuries or she was unable to do anything against the Kanima. At least she has that feat, and also she's younger than him, more agile, so she should be able to, first of all, if they have a long range attack, she is definitely going to be able to shoot faster than him, and her reaction speed should also be better than his. Now, this is where things get a little more difficult. We have Chris Argent above his daughter, obviously. He has a statement in, I know this is Dune 3, but his statement is that he has no problem shooting voice dice because he has also killed other beings, chimeras, berserkers, and he's implying that he has done this many years ago, so even before season 1 even started. So that feed is a valid statement. This is a valid statement, meaning he has better fees than his daughter, because he has killed and defeated more difficult opponents and more difficult supernatural beings. So he also knows how to deal with the Kanima and other things, meaning he has more skill, and he has better just knowledge. Now, Dr. Deaton, he has better fees and then all of them. Now, you might be wondering, why is Dr. Deaton both of them? Now, we searched really hard. Unfortunately, no one uploaded the clip. We couldn't find a clip. But in season 3, Dr. Deaton has a very interesting and very impressive feat. He first of all, he got off guard by some of the Onis, meaning some just flawless who work for voice dice. And even though he was off guard, he was able to put up a kind of a fight against him. Also, you have to remember that he taught Scott the majority of the knowledge he knows about supernatural beings, and he also knows how to defeat certain supernatural beings, and he has a lot of knowledge and experience with them. So he should have some similar knowledge and experience to Chris Argent, and you can even argue he has more knowledge than him. And because he's also younger than him, he should also we never saw that, but it is also implied that he also knows how to use weapons against supernatural beings. So he should be able to put up a fight against Chris Argent, and eventually this is a close fight, but he has a chance of defeating him.
Now in C tier we have Boyd. The reason why he's so low because he has technically no feats and you can scale him above, but he's a werewolf, so he should beat all the D and F tier characters in a 1v1. And now why Eric? Now the reason why Isaac is above Erica is because he pretty much lasts longer than her, and Scott has to do brutal takedowns to take even Isaac out. So Isaac technically outperformed her. So he is better than her. Yeah. He is somewhat skating to Kenema in episode 12. So that's why he is above Erica. But that is unfortunately how. Yeah, anyways, now. Now we have. Yeah. Now we have B tier.
Now, B tier, we have some much better characters. So we have base Scott and base Jackson, meaning the Kenema Jackson. And why am I saying base? What I mean, because I didn't transform so that in the human form, so base to base. And in episode 7, we have see a fight between these two. And even though they have not transformed, they're still able to use their abilities, meaning supernatural strength, speed, and all of the abilities they have. And we see a fight between them, and they are relative to each other, meaning even though the Jackson's clearly physically stronger than Scott, I mean, you are seeing in the fight that he's able to overpower Scott physically several times throughout the fight. But the reason why they're in the same tier is because they're relative. And Scott has incredible durability as he was able to tank all of Jackson's attacks, or Kenema Jackson actually, and not only was he able to take the tank with the durability feat, not endurance. Endurance would be if he was bleeding or has scratches, but was able to fight. He has no visible injuries at all, meaning that he is able to take a direct attacks from Jackson, meaning that should be physical on a similar level, even though Jackson's physically better because he shows better AP than Scott during the fight and also better strength. But they are relative to each other, so they're in the same tier. And the fight does end with Jackson being above him, as you see here. So he technically won that fight. Which is why he's above Scott.
Now you would be arguing how is base Scott above Isaac and Erica. You literally see that he pretty much beats them up while being actually suppressed, meaning his base form. So that's why him and Jackson are a whole tier above the C tier characters.
He has gains to Jackson, which they do not have.
Now in A tier we have unfortunately Scott, meaning peak Scott. He should actually upscale from his base form because he's relative to that Jackson, base Jackson, and now in his peak form he should have surpassed base Jackson. So that's why he's an 80. But he pretty much gets clapped by Derek in episode 3, and that's why he's a tier under. And no, I know they train after, but there is no feat to put Scott any higher than than Derek. And anyways, alphas have been shown to be above betas. Anyways,
And also, you will see in a second, we will show you the clip. Derek outperforms Nate in the season anyway because he performs much better against the Kenema, meaning he has better feats than Scott, which also proves further that he should also still be able to defeat Scott the same way he did early in the season. Now in the essay, we have the best characters or the strongest characters, starting off with peak Derek. And the reason why peak Derek is a tier above Pete Scott is first of all he was able to defeat him, but also he's able to fight directly with Kenema Jackson, and he is able to put up a decent fight against Kenema Jackson. Now, as for the Kenema Jackson, that was Mass Kenema, meaning when Matt had influence above him, and there Derek was able to put up a decent fight. But even a stronger Kenema, meaning the one that is controlled by Gerard, even against that Kenema, Derek is the only one who is able to put up any fight whatsoever, and kind of pressed him while Isaac and Scott Aston got destroyed, and Scott was only able to land an surprise attack, but Derek was able to put up a fight. As you can see here, Isaac gets clapped and destroyed, but Derek is able to put up some kind of fight and withstand the Kenema's attacks. And Derek is also the only one who was able to consistently get up after being attacked, meaning he's stronger. And obviously, Kenema would be the best character because he's able to defeat anyone. As in this season.
So yeah, so this is the end, and yeah.
Thank you for watching this video, and from now on we will only be doing other types of videos, meaning more team of videos and maybe even other franchises. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye.